YouTube, what is going on today, guys? It's Mike, and I'm bringing you guys all a brand new YouTube video today. Today is day 82, 83, I believe. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Today has been a very, very interesting day, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Because, as I showed you guys in a previous video, how my body was not able to really get burned from the body. And it's really interesting because today, I've been kind of at bay with how hot I've felt. Obviously it's absorbing some vitamin D. My right here is still so red, and I was barely even outside today. I was out there for maybe 20 minutes at tops, and it's just amazing how my body is absorbing all these minerals from the sun now. The vitamin D is actually able to come into the body. I'm gonna show you guys a photo, not today, I'm gonna show you guys another one. Today has been kind of a rocky day, but I'm gonna show you guys a photo of me when I was out in the sun all day. I think it was about 7 hours, I believe. I was out in the sun, and I barely even had like a tan like this at all. This was nothing. I still looked pale and weird. I didn't have that great that pigment back with my body. And it was really interesting because I was out there for about 7 hours, and I remember I did that about 4 or 5 times during the summer. The first year I got bit, and my body was not able to obviously take the pigment from my body, and it initially made it so I was just flat out just not able to feel well. My immune system was suppressed, and but right now though, I need to definitely stay inside. And I'll tell you guys why. Because now this has to do with my house too. My house was, I think it was like 92 degrees in my house because we didn't turn on the air conditioning. We finally have the air conditioning on, we got the fans going, and it was really hot. And I came up here and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, like, I didn't even think twice about it, but my body was just like heat stroke. Like, I had to go outside, I had to get an ice pack. I basically have all the water rags, and I was out there for like an hour. My body had heated up so much to the point where I just felt like I was gonna pass out. And I don't think my body's still there yet with just the heat, and I don't think I'm still adapting. And a good question that my mom brought up was, I wasn't outside at all last summer. I was barely outside because I'd go outside and I'd feel sick and I'd feel fatigued, and the sun would just not, I would not be able to sit out in the sun. And it was interesting because I've been out there less than I've ever been probably the entire time. I've probably been outside as much as I did last summer, probably adding up to now, and my body is just so much tanner. And you guys will obviously you guys see that, except for like right there. It's weird how that gets white, but you guys can see it. And it's amazing that my body is actually able to take in the sun now, and not, I guess it was denying it. Let's just say denying. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what's going on. I just can tell you guys how I feel, and it's just amazing, and it's really weird how all this is happening. But let's continue on with the story. She said, you were out there just as much as you were last summer, which has only been about 7 or 8 hours. I didn't even go to a water park. That's how heat sensitive I was last year. And this year, I've been out there and I've burned like crazy. I'm red. I'm not burnt. I'm red, and I have no burnt feeling whatsoever. A little bit on the shoulders, but nothing as compared before. Like, if I got burned, it would hurt. Like, I could go like this on my head and it would hurt. This doesn't hurt. And it's really interesting. I've told you guys that in the video, and it's just really amazing. And I'm still doing all my same frequencies: Lyme disease, Q fever, rickettsia, and the detox. I wasn't even able to take a sauna. I haven't taken a sauna in 2 days, is what I'm very worried about with my heat. My body temperature rising to. I'm very glad I didn't take one today, or else I think I would have been in kind of a panic with everything. Because I need to watch my heat temperature now, because I don't know, I need to go outside more and enjoy the breeze, because once I went outside with an ice pack and stuff, I was really fine. And the degree in the house has definitely went down from turning on the air conditioning. So I'm still very sensitive to a lot of things of that matter. And then mentally, I'm having a little bit more anxiety, and I think that's because of the heat. I think my body heat is just kind of getting hotter, and my body is reacting a little bit different than it usually is, because usually I could control it when I'm colder and I could just take a deep breath, but now it's like my body's getting hotter, my mind's getting a little bit more, it feels like the motor's running, and I think that now it all just comes down to adapting to this. Now, if you guys don't know, Utah is known for the 4 seasons, and it's really hard to be very adaptable to just one climate because everything is rotating simultaneously every single, 4 to 5 months. It's rotating, so it's really hard to pinpoint what you're gonna be, how you're gonna feel, and how you're gonna be doing, because it's just a mess. But I like it. The winters are a little rough. Well, they were rough. They weren't before. But we'll just see how much progress you make over the summers. And as you guys can see, I have a pretty kick. Well, I'm sorry, I was gonna swear there. I'm trying not to swear in these videos because I don't know who's watching. But I do have a pretty good tan going on here. My back is so red still, and my chest is very red. And I was not out in the sun at all. I think it was definitely from the heat in the house. That was definitely good. Or bad, sorry, not good. I'm gonna move into the basement though. I'm going to bring all my stuff into the basement just for the summer, because I can't take it. I might be able to with the air conditioning on, but it was miserable yesterday, and the day before that I was just very hot. And I've taken about 5 ice baths already, and they've just been, they haven't been doing much. But anyways, guys, sorry for the lateness of the video. Just crazy day today. I've been drinking a lot of water, hydrating, make sure I've been drinking a gallon of water. Everything's going really well though, besides that. And anyways, I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, and YouTube, I will catch you guys tomorrow. All right, take it easy, guys. Bye.